what I signed up for.
A lot of hard work, you know that.
And I don't know what my future beholds. You signed there on the dotted line, be proud, Mary Jane.
I love all the songs.
Then you sent me off onto a conflicted land. Some gave up. Most will rise, but some they will fall. All against us who stand tall. Some gave up. Most will rise, but some they will fall. All against us who stand tall. Private Joe stands post. It's his turn for a watch. The inevitable blast in the distance. His stomach is in knots. The days, the months, the clock seems to stop. Stop. Ooh, yesterday's damn soldier was afraid he's going home in a box. 'Cause some gave up. Most will rise, but some they will fall. All against us who stand tall. Some gave up. Most will rise, but some they will fall. All against us who stand tall.
Man, oh man.
Live from the Theodore Jiggins studio in downtown Robbinsville, New Jersey, it is the Animal House Radio Show. And here are your hosts. It's us. It's me, Paul Vanier, Steve Keller, Tim Eli.
Yo.
Steve, tell us everybody who our in studio guests are.
Well, we have Tony Rodriguez, Tattoo Tony from Broken Past.
How'd you get that name?
I'm still trying to figure it out. I think it has to do with my hair. If you guys can help me figure that out today, I'd
You
appreciate
bet, man.
that.
We're going to be working on this riddle.
Listen, we got some stuff going on here today.
Yeah, and we got Rob, who is the crew.
Yes, Rob's part of our crew. Yes,
That's cool.
absolutely.
And does Rob have a band as well?
Yes, Rob is with Second Chance. We do a lot of shows together.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
play
I've
a great
seen
club called Second Chance back in the day in Poughkeepsie. It was a great club.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that where you got the name?
No.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
It kind of ties in with the Broken Past thing. Second chance, get it?
I get it. Oh. Very clever. Very
that.
clever.
Nice.
No, it doesn't.
Who brought this guy? Who brought this guy in here?
I tell you, man, Some Gave All, which we just came in, that's your latest song.
Yes.
And, it's killer. I mean, wow. I mean, I've seen the video. If any of our listeners haven't seen Broken Past, Some Gave All, a wonderful video.
What's it called? Some gay ball?
Some Gables?
What'd you say?
It's like really
Some gave all.
Some
Oh,
Some-
I thought you said some gay ball.
That's what I thought he was saying the whole time. I'm
What kind of
serious.
band is this?
No gay. No
Time for some polygrip here.
Yeah, no gay balls.
Okay. That screwed me up completely.
Just
Stink.
Club at New Hope.
But I tell you, lyrically, I mean, it could take you back to 60s Nam or 70s and 80s
Absolutely.
Iran, all
Absolutely.
the way up until today.
And I ran so, yeah.
Flock of
The
seagulls.
flock of broken past. Second chance.
No, it takes me back to this Christian metal band I used to listen to, Nuns and Moses.
They parted ways.
Oh my God!
Son of a bitch.
Look at that cute kid up there. Hey.
Hey,
That's the rock star of the band right there.
that's
That-
yeah.
that
Ray is
little
on
one.
the screen. That's your
Yeah.
son. How old is Ray?
Ray's 11.
11.
Yeah.
He's
That's
right here in the studio. He's
busy.
resting.
He's busy in the studio out there. He's doing his own little
If he
thing.
wants to come in, he can come in if he
I
wants.
think he was out there signing autographs. or
Sleeping when I walked in, but
well,
that's
he's
all right.
tired. A long day.
How old was he when he started?
Well, he's been with me since the beginning. Honestly, the last 4 years. So he's
like
seven years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Because I've seen him play the pony twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
he's played,
incredible.
He's played the Stone Pony. He's 5 times he's been on stage at Stone Pony. He's played Starland Ballroom with
By
us.
the time he's a teenager, he's gonna have a credit list.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, by the time my kid gets older, I mean, he's going to be able to look back on the things that he's got to
That's
do.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
and just the memories. I mean, like we just put a video out just recently. My son's favorite song is Seek and Destroy by Metallica.
Right.
So he loves getting up there. And our last show at the Stone Pony, he got up there and he rocked out.
Good
And
for him.
I think there's like 6,000 views on his video since the other day. And I mean, it's still
It's a novelty, man. Someone that young being in
He's,
heavy
he's,
metal.
the,
It's
he's the
great.
rock star, not us.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm telling you,
I
that's
would
good.
I would
That's
keep him in the
good.
group,
I'm telling you, he's the half member.
and you're getting a whole
dig,
new
yeah.
generation of fans.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And no worries, because Michael Jackson doesn't exist anymore.
Not that we know of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I've seen some pictures lately. I don't know.
Oh no.
You see that guy in Thailand that got surgery?
yeah.
He looks just like him and sounds like him.
Oh no, man.
Does he
really
walk
weird.
around with a white glove and a brown finger?
No, he's
No, but he walks around with a tie.
and a stick, some Thai stick. I miss that stuff. Where is that Thai stick, man?
His roommate's Elvis.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
indeed. So I tell you, man, everybody check out that video. Some gave all, and you got a new CD out.
Yeah, we just released an EP, 6-song EP, 5 originals, 1 cover. Right now we've got 2 more shows to wrap up the year. You know, me and my guys, we have a certain chemistry about us, and and I mean, Steve, you've played with
You're
us
a chemist?
before. I'm a chemist.
No, my
yes.
brother's doing
Just
time
swing by
for
my house
chemistry.
later. I'll show you
Yeah.
a few things.
Just give me a beaker. I'm a happy guy.
There you go. But we have a certain chemistry about us, and we all work very well together. I
That's
mean,
great,
musically,
man.
stage-wise, performance-wise.
That's everything.
Yeah, I mean, we put 110% into our shows and our music, and every one of our songs has some kind of meaning behind it. There's a story behind every song. It's
Oh,
not
good.
just something we threw together.
Which song did you do as a cover? Which one?
We did "Bang Your Head" by Quiet Riot.
Oh, cool.
You know, which
I like that.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great
Everybody
song.
knows that song.
That's
Is
a
it
crowd, that's a
Bang Your
crowd
Head?
pleaser.
Well, it's really mental health.
That's what I
Yes.
thought. I was wondering if I had it backwards. After
Yeah.
all this time.
That's a song the whole way is going to sing along.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
crowd pleaser
Absolutely.
all the way.
Absolutely. But we've come a long way in the last couple of years, and we're taking steady. We got signed by High Vol Music here not too long ago.
Big, man,
So
I like
we're
that.
Where you based out of?
we're Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey.
So you didn't come that far.
No. A couple airplanes, some helicopter rides, and I got here. No problem.
I like Atlantic Highlands. That's nice.
Jerry is
beautiful up there.
on.
Jerry is on.
That's nice.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
I
He's
don't
on
know.
something.
Hey, Gino, Carlo's not here to yell at you, so I guess that's my job.
Just give us the phone number underneath the phone
Yeah.
number that you want people to call in. If this is a call-in show tonight, everybody wants to call in. You just call in.
Look, Gino, where's the live feed? Because I want to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got a horse coming in.
But if you want to call in, just call in. We'll talk about anything except for politics. We're not going to get
That's
into
right.
politics.
Oh, we can't talk
keep
politics?
it light. Music, comedy, anything you want to talk about.
That's
but
right.
No,
And
no politics.
Gino, you know why? Because she blinded me with science! Science! I love that. Science!
I like weird science with Kelly LeBrock.
Weird science.
Ooh,
So
man.
Oingo
If
Boingo?
I was those kids, I would have had her doing a lot more
Oingo
stuff than they do.
Boingo.
That's for sure.
I just would have got a little mini tramp and have her jump up and down
it.
for like 90 minutes.
What
That's
ma-
the whole movie.
Oingo Boingo. Remember the what
Yeah.
is that? I Like Little Girls.
Oh.
Who would think that he would write the Simpsons theme and become
You
like
talking about Danny Elfman? You're talking about?
Danny Elfman
He's written
was
a
Oingo
lot of stuff.
Boingo. I know.
He's written a lot of stuff, a lot of background music and theme songs.
Yeah. But you wouldn't think that if you saw the
No, not back then.
Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
You know?
One day in the Rodney Dangerfield movie too,
I'm not sure.
the party. Remember the party scene? Back to school.
Back to school. That's
They're
what
in
I
the
was
party
thinking,
scene.
Yeah.
They're in the party
Yeah.
scene. They're playing their
The
band.
time was right. Yeah, that's about 1982 through 83. The time was right for
Right.
that, too.
Yeah. It's funny because Tony was telling us that he has 2 shows coming up, and then we started talking about Kelly LeBrock.
Well, that's a show in itself.
Oh, God. Well, she used to be anyway. She's
Yeah.
got like 50-pound lips now.
Yeah.
And
Where?
I'm not talking labes.
No, you're talking about the big lips.
No, those labias, though, man. She could deliver mail in the John Wayne Westerns with those things.
I heard she used to dance and pick up dollars and give out change.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Now, where are these
It's like
shows?
those angel fish, they start flapping like that and shit.
I like to think of a blowfish
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah. Hey, how was Thanksgiving for all you guys?
Yeah. Fast and filling.
That's about the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill up,
Right.
take a little nap, and that's about the end
Oh,
of that.
man, I ate so much I shit a waiter.
I tell you what, we had a show the day after Thanksgiving. And I swear I saw my singer puke a little gravy and turkey. It was the most beautiful thing I've
And you
ever
wrote a
seen
song
in my
about
life.
And here's the song, folks.
That's
Stuff to the gills. It's called Stuff to the Gills.
There you go. I see that's gonna be our next single. Thanks.
nice. But anyway, we're already in December. You got 2 shows for the year still?
Yeah, we have a show December 14th at the Brighton Bar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We do. This is our 3rd year doing it. It's called Rockin' Pink. All the money raised goes to Mary's Place by the Sea over in Ocean Grove.
yeah.
You know, so we've been helping them out for the last couple of years, and then
Good.
and then we also have a show. Our final show is at the Chubby Pickle in Highlands.
I love that, the Chubby Pickle.
Everybody loves the Chubby Pickle.
No, not me.
I heard Kelly LeBrock liked the Chubby Pickle.
I couldn't. Who she used to be with all those?
Steven Seagal.
That's it.
They were married for a very short time.
There's
They were married
a
very
couple,
long.
man.
Did
There's
you
a
see
couple.
that picture of us at the Art Center? It was you, me, I think Tim and Carlo and Gisela. Steven Seagal was like sitting behind us.
Really?
Get out.
Yeah, I'll
I
pull
gotta
it
look
up
that
later.
picture
Why'd you
again.
tell us that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you
didn't
know he
see
was
it?
there at the time?
No, I saw
that's
it in
why.
the picture. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
He photobombed us? We didn't even know it.
That's where his career is at now. He's photobombing Hamilton Radio.
And I love those movies. I love vengeance movies like that. You know, where someone goes and destroys everybody. You know. Do you ever see him run though? He runs like this. He runs like a T-Rex.
To the sound of old T-Rex.
Isn't he like a marshal down in Florida somewhere? or something?
Down
Yeah,
in
Texas or
Louisiana.
something?
I
Get the
think
hell
it was
outta here.
Louisiana.
Yeah. I always loved his movies. I love those kind of movies. Just like the Taken movies and the John Wick movies I love all those kind
Yeah,
of
Wick is all right.
Oh, those were great. All 3 of them were good.
Wow.
So listening to the opening song, "Some Gave All," where do you record this?
It's actually I own a tattoo studio, and
You do?
I do. It's got to do with the hair. I'm telling you. But I took my garage and I turned it into a recording studio.
Good man.
So
Oh,
everything is done in house.
Do not give the address or house be
Don't worry,
rated.
You can't find me.
My second marriage, I took my garage and turned it into my bedroom. It worked out well, man. I'm telling you.
And then we got a gentleman out in L.A. that does all of our mastering and mixing, and so everything's for the most part done in house. So.
Good, smart.
Oh, that's great, man.
You better just finish product and mix it.
Yeah, and it saves on the pocket a little bit too.
Sure.
Yeah,
Tattoos especially, it's got to save money.
Absolutely.
Man.
I'm the same way. I have my own studio and I record everything and I mix it, but I have an expert come in and master it. 'cause That's you can make it or break it.
It's always good to have a different ear. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because everybody hears things differently. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you put something in the right hands with somebody, and they can really take something that you can make sound great and make it sound even greater. Just some
No
people.
doubt about
I mean,
it.
just it's. If it's all done right,
It's like editing a movie. It's the same thing with mastering a song. I mean, the song can sound great. You can mix it great. But you don't do a good mastering, the song sounds like shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's so important.
That's why you don't let me mix and master anything, because
I can mix, but I can
You
master.
lay down your bass and you step aside.
that's it. I'll do some. I'll do the rough tracks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and just
Right.
send it off from there. You know.
Very
That's
cool.
good. That's good. I love recording. My favorite thing is doing the overdubs. I love overdubs.
Oh, yeah.
That's when
You
you
can
have
do
fun.
so much.
Once you get the basic track down, now you have fun.
It could be like Ozzy and have so many multi-tracks and just
Yeah.
just
Well,
makes it fun.
that's the thing with mixing, though, because there's no definitive finish.
That's
You
right.
have to
That's right.
decide: is it sparse? Is it full? Am I gonna?
That's right.
Gonna
The whole,
layer
key,
it?
the whole key is the master track. You have to get the master track perfect. Once you get that, it's fun time.
Absolutely.
You get to
Absolutely.
experiment. You get to play.
It's a great way. It's a great way to express yourself and the way you feel about a lot of things and how just honestly just make a really cool tune.
Some of my best stuff happened by accident during.
Oh, yeah,
during
both
overdubs.
my kids. Both
Absolutely.
my kids, yeah.
Had my accident? Really? They were in the garage?
No. I had no idea I had African American in my bloodline.
Well, you do now.
I was the UPS guy, bro.
Oh,
He delivered.
yeah.
What can Brown do for you?
Yeah. He must have had a high sperm count because I noticed my wife chewing before she swallowed.
God. That's not hot. That's chunky.
Chunky Splooge commercial.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
That's how we lost all those audiences now. Okay.
Okay, we're no longer.
This is hard. No, this is hard rock, man. This is all right.
Here comes the turkey and gravy.
Yeah, this isn't Debbie Boone. You light up my life, you know. This Science!
You know who had a crush on Debbie Boone really big time? Eddie Money.
Oh, really?
Back in the day, he used to love Debbie Boone. And
She lit up his life?
I don't think she wanted anything to do with him at the time.
Oh no.
But he loved her, man.
And
He
she
had
she
crush
was
on her.
she lasted a year and he lasted 40.
Yeah.
You know?
He lasted a long time.
Well, I'll tell you, I heard an Eddie Money song today, but nobody ever really plays. Remember Peace in Our Time?
No. I'm not sure which one that is.
It's around 87, 88. It was
Right.
a great song. I heard it today. Well, because I downloaded it. It's
Well,
why.
that's
But
good.
nobody plays it. It's a great.
I've never
song.
heard it.
Peace
I've
in
probably
Our
ever heard it.
Time.
Don't know by title.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know which one that is.
Well, good night, everybody.
Night, Not here. We're not going tonight.
What do you got? You got a list for us?
I got a good list. Here you go.
What we got?
Okay.
Okay, these are just trivia, music trivia questions. Some are easy, some are hard, some are up. It doesn't matter. It's just for ABBA is from what country? That's an easy one.
Oh, I got it. Sweden.
That's it, Sweden. You know that they're the second biggest industry of Sweden?
Porn.
No, they're the second biggest industry of Sweden, still to this day.
Oh, ABBA.
Second to, what do you call it, Volvo.
Oh, Volvo.
Volvo is number one industry of Sweden.
I thought Volvo.
ABBA is number two, and to this day, and they've been gone for how long?
In all of
They're
Sweden,
still number two.
there's not one bad-looking woman.
Well, I've looked for it. I
Amen
can't
to
find
that.
it.
If there are, they
Amen to
send
that.
them to Finland or something. If there are, but
It's something.
they're
It's,
Finnish.
it's
Yeah.
something in the water over there.
I'm telling you. Oh my God, man.
Then they're
You're
finished.
finished.
Here's a joke for you. Guy goes to a whorehouse. It's on the second floor. He's going up. As he's going up, some guy's coming down. One guy's still up there. What nationalities are they?
Uh-oh.
The guy coming down is Finnish.
Yeah.
The guy going up is Russian.
Russian.
The guy still up there? Himalayan.
Himalayan. He only
Okay.
had $10, and she goes, "Well, I'll tell you what. For $10, I'll pop my glass eye out, and you could bang me in the socket." And he loved it. He loved it. He goes, "Can I come back?" She goes, "Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you."
Oh, jeez.
I love this shit.
Okay, what artist
Okay,
began
never mind.
her musical career on Ja Rule's 2000 album Rule 3?
On tools?
On Ja Rule's.
Ja Rule.
2010. 2010 album?
Ja Rule.
Was that 2000? Can't tell what that says.
I don't know. I'm so classic rock.
Anybody know
that
that?
one's no,
Yeah, it's
not even in my
it's not
ballpark.
it's not our wheelhouse, but it's Christina Milian.
Oh, that was my second guess.
What was your first guess?
Kelly LeBron.
ABBA.
Yeah.
Which band saw its original members reunited for the first time in 24 years during the 2005 Live 8 concert in London? The original band members.
Holy
After 24
shit.
years.
24 years. That would be
Everybody knows the band, but it's the
60,
question.
61 to 85 or something like this. Should have been an early
Genesis.
60s band.
Think of an English band, very popular, still popular today, but it's not. There's two bands now, two original members.
LA Guns.
No,
No, that Live 8 was around 84, 85. You said they had been together for 24 years. Now it's like
no. This is the first reunion, first time after 24 years, playing together at a Live 8 concert in London, 2005.
Oh,
Oh,
Zeppelin?
2005. I thought
No, Zeppelin
Live
played 2008.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Bad Company.
No,
Ah.
no. This is the original members. They don't play together anymore.
The
They have two
bastards.
different separate bands now, but they sound the same. That's the original band.
The Debbie Boone Group?
Hit me with your rhythm stick, man. Who you got?
It's Pink Floyd.
Get out.
They actually went in the same stadium at the same time? Those two guys?
Yeah, after 24 years, they played together one time.
Wow.
Which prominent British singer was declared a baron of an independent state in 2012? This is a trick question because he became they gave him the monarchy, gave him a baronship of an oil rig. So they call him a baron. No one's going to know this. I wouldn't have known this. Ed Sheeran.
No, I don't even know. I know his
That
name.
I'm
name
not, familiar,
again?
I'm not even familiar with all his songs.
That
either.
name again.
Yeah, that name is everywhere.
Yeah. He must have sold his soul. Which rock band made a brief yet memorable appearance in the Simpsons movie in 2007?
Moody Blues.
No. They actually had a Broadway play, too, for a short time.
What did they have for a short time?
Frankie Valli, 4 seasons. The Who, because they did Tommy on Broadway.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that.
All right, then.
Our
on
musical,
the Simpsons
our
movie.
musical knowledge isn't all that, I guess. Huh?
Well, this is weird stuff. This is not your
well,
normal.
yeah, yeah.
No, this is not your normal stuff. Like, what's the who's the lead guitars of Van Halen? It's not questions like that. It's Green Day was the answer.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have known
Oh,
that.
out in Wisconsin.
Well, this one everybody should know.
Green
Who was
Day?
the first artist known for utilizing auto tune? This one you got to know. It was like a disco-y type song.
Would it be
Single name artist.
Oh,
Cher?
Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember she had that weird that kind of
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
That was first auto tune.
she's
What
something
was that
else,
like?
man.
Believe, maybe?
Believe. That's
It
the
was
song.
Believe?
That was
Yeah.
the song. First time they ever used that device.
You know something interesting about Cher? I think even into this decade, she had a hit song every decade, like
Yeah.
the number one every
Oh, yeah.
decade since the
And she
60s.
retired like 15 times already.
Yeah.
She keeps coming back.
There's a lot of that going around these days.
Yeah.
it really is.
So
Keep throwing
I've
money
heard.
at you. Why not, right?
You got people blowing up contracts and coming back again. You know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bizarre. How do you feel
Exactly.
about that?
You know what? You should let it end. If you're going to let it end, let it end.
Well,
Just
I-
like Slayer just did. Slayer just played their last show. There will be no more Slayer.
No, I don't believe
that's-
there will be.
If, you know,
That's what
if
they're saying
you're saying that, don't carry it on and carry it on. And
Right.
to make money. I mean, I get the dollar figure. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
Motley Crue's been 3.5, 4 years.
yeah.
And they made such a big deal about it. I think this is a lie. It's not the same as Ozzy or Kiss. This
Right.
is outright. They made a spectacle out of quitting.
Right.
So I don't think it's right.
I mean, I've been on the other side of the stage, and I've seen some things with some people that I've traveled with, and you know what? I remember Motley Crue growing up being a kid and enjoying the whole show,
Right.
and then being on the other side where I've been. You know what? If you're gonna end it, just end it. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you guys do your solo career like Nicky does the 6 a.m. stuff, and
Right.
I love 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're gonna end it, just end it. I mean, I get there's a whole new generation of fans. I get it, especially with the Dirt and all that stuff.
but it's 3 years, 4 years. you
Yeah,
know.
at least give it 10 years.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Well,
At least wait for the next generation to come up.
my theory on Kiss is they're going to stop, but there's going to be maybe a decade of a break, and then it's going to come back with 4. That's why the characters are Spaceman.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to come back because the kids aren't going to know what they missed,
Right.
and it's just going to become
They'll call it kissed.
Kiss.
But I mean, like those legacies, like Kiss and Motley Crue, and like the stuff they're going to live on forever through the music.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Good music,
even when-
good music, no matter what style, will always
Absolutely.
last forever.
But even when
Absolutely.
Kiss does reform with 4 new people someday,
Who says it hasn't happened already?
Paul is dead.
Well, no, but I'm seriously think about it.
Yeah.
Who's saying that it hasn't happened?
Yeah.
Nobody really knows.
True. True.
What timeline are you on?
I don't know. On my own.
Well, what I was getting at, though, whatever it is, they're never going to do anything past Tears Are Falling, if even that far. You know, maybe Psycho Circus. It's all going to be up to 78,
Absolutely.
you know. But, so be it.
Okay. Here's a good one.
All right.
A member of what group wrote a popular book about his conversion to Christianity in 2007?
Nuns and Moses. I still like that.
Tonight's word is Nuns and Roses.
None of,
Dylan.
none of the above.
Ed and Born, no?
I know Dylan converted at one time.
Oh, you,
Was
what is
it
that?
Corn?
Corn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian
Gotta
Head Welch.
speak up a little bit.
Yeah, Brian Welch.
I know when we
Corn.
were kids in the 60s, there was Uncle Ben's converted rice, but what the fuck was it beforehand?
Perverted.
Yeah.
Perverted rice. You puffed before you touched it.
Oh.
But the name of the book was Save Me From Myself. Okay. Who was the headline performer featured in the conclusion of the opening ceremony of the 2012 Summer Olympics in London?
Sting.
No.
Elton John.
Close. It's one of the biggies like that.
Billy
Paul
Joel.
McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Paul is dead.
He is. He's still writing a hell of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Which artist was offered a professional... Oh, this one I didn't know. This is interesting. Which artist was offered a professional ice hockey contract in 2012?
Oh, Vanilla Ice.
No. But you're not far off.
It wasn't Frank Marino because he said he's not playing hockey.
He's not
anymore.
playing hockey. No. This is a guy that had to be someone young because it's 2012. This is recently. It's only 7 years ago, so it has to be somewhat young.
Got to be a white guy.
Yeah, Bieber.
Who?
Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Justin Bieber, yeah.
Yeah, it figures.
Good guess. How'd you know that?
Put 2 and 2 together.
Are you a Bieber? Are you a Bieber? Bereber? Are you a Bereber?
I'd rather catch the crotch crickets than be a fan of his.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Here's the last one. This is a good one. This is which artist won or artists won Best New Artist Grammy Award 1990?
Oh, Milli Vanilli?
Milli Vanilli.
Oh, criminy.
What a shame.
Yeah.
I never forget that video. That was one of the funniest videos I ever saw. Where I was skipping and they're like, oh, shit, what do we do?
You know what was funny? We were shooting the Some Gave All video.
Oh, here we
and,
go.
You know, over and over. You know how it is shooting
Yeah.
a video
Yeah.
over. And I heard this song about 200 times that day. And,
Right.
and I said to the sound guy, which is my drummer, I said, cue up that Milli Vanilli song. Right, so the camera guy's like, cue it up. And then it came on, and everybody just started laughing and dancing and
Now
carrying on.
there's video of us.
That's funny.
You know
We
how
should post that. That's
you know-
funny.
I told him to do that.
You should post it.
There's us, Frank singing. I'm
Right.
doing the whole swinging a guitar thing.
Right.
I mean,
Girl,
it's
you know it's you.
like that's what really happens when you're making a music video.
Yeah.
It was a great outtake. It was hysterical.
It's funny that you should post it, though.
I actually have the
you,
video.
You really should post it and at the beginning, then go into the real video. I think it's kind of funny. You'll probably go viral.
I probably will.
Yeah, well, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, you want
absolutely.
viral, yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably
Exposure.
get more views than the actual video.
You put that and your son, you got it.
Listen, my son's already got it. That's there, no doubt about that.
When Broken Past blows up their contract, he's in the next wave.
There you go.
Yeah,
He'll be fixed future.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Really. That's great to start that young, though. That's so great. I started 9 years old too, but I didn't make a living at it until I was 16. But he's way ahead of the curve, man.
Yeah. He,
That's
you know,
great.
and he enjoys it. I mean, anybody that's seen the video and him up there dancing and singing, I mean, he's, and of course, I've got the proud dad face going on. You know,
Sure,
and-
why not?
That's cool.
You
That's
should.
cool.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, and it's like the memories, like I said earlier, the memories he's going to have when he gets older. I mean, just
Does he
like
appreciate what he's going through right now? Does he understand
I don't think he totally gets it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He probably
You
takes it for
know,
granted.
But
right
he
now.
seems to,
But
because I've
he-
seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little rock star in his own right, you know.
Yeah.
And he,
What do the kids think? Because I was going to ask him, like, are they fans of different music in his school, or do
Well,
they
like-
get it, or what?
I don't like, of course, like our stuff, like the heavy metal stuff like that. There aren't really a lot of younger generations listening
Yeah.
to the stuff that we play.
Right, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like him, his big thing is making TikTok videos and watching YouTube videos and stuff about his
Right.
games that he plays. And then, like us as being adults, like we see this little 11-year-old boy with long hair almost to his waist, up there singing Metallica. It's like the cutest thing in the world.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like
it's
when
great.
he realizes what he's done and like the tour buses he's been on, the people that he's traveled with, he's got some family that's very famous in the music industry. Once he realizes, he knows who everybody is and he understands what's going on, but he's going to be like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, when he gets to be our age, he'll be like, I played with this person.
Yeah,
got
he
to
doesn't
this."
appreciate how large it is yet.
Yeah. So
Plus,
this
we're
is great.
playing a pony. I mean, that's a great credit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell,
11 years old, he's
his
playing a pony.
his 11th birthday party last year was at the Stone Pony. So
That's great.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, every once in a while, my daughter will have a friend over or something, and they'll look on the mantle and see a picture of, like, me sitting with Alice Cooper, and her like, your dad knows Alice?
Right.
She'll shrug her shoulders, like, why didn't you tell me? I don't know.
Right.
I made it when I was 16 years old. I had a number 6 album out on the charts. The band was doing great. We were touring, making a lot of money. Yeah, I was a kid making $1 a week allowance. All of a sudden, I'm making a ton of money. And you take it for granted. You do take it for granted. You think it's
Absolutely.
going to last forever. And everything went up and went down within a year. We got ripped off. The money was gone. The
Yep.
contract went out the window. And that's when I quit for a year. And that's when I appreciated how much I really loved doing it.
Yeah.
And I never quit again. But yeah, he's not. I mean, he's appreciating it, but not yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize how.
Yeah,
big
and
it is.
he's playing drums now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
it's
good.
like, you got the bass, me playing bass, him playing drums, and eventually, sharing the stage in another way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, look at Eddie Van Halen. He's got a son playing bass,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
It's great.
Absolutely.
It's cool.
Very cool.
Plus, you can guide him.
Yeah.
Keep him off the bad stuff. you know?
Absolutely. Because I know, God knows, I walked that bad line.
Sure,
most
we
of my
all
life,
did.
You know?
We all did.
It's
It's party time when you're young and starting out.
Absolutely.
It's a big
absolutely.
party.
Absolutely.
But the times have changed.
Yeah.
You know, everything. I don't think when we were younger we realized everything could kill you.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, you're invincible at that age.
Yeah. And what's that, a line from Rush? It's like you're only invincible for a limited time.
It's true.
You're only
Absolutely.
immortal for a limited time.
I think of the things I did when I was in the band. So many times we could have died. And at the time, you didn't think, oh, there's a mountain. Let's climb it. It was smoking. We're going up a mountain. Yeah, we're stupid.
Yeah.
You don't think about it,
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty tame, though. I mean, I was expecting something wild,
We used to do the hotel room thing and throwing shit out the window.
yeah.
We did all that stuff.
That's just a story of 2 lifetimes, then, because it was like me. I'd get drunk. Tim, stick your arm in that horse's asshole, and I would,
That's not rock and roll.
Yours are like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's farm animals. Yeah. That's living on the farm. That's not rock.
Wow.
Rock the farm.
Although one time we did stay at a hotel and we went in the room and there was 2 cows in the room.
Yeah.
What were
Up
their
in
names?
Albany. Up in Albany. I don't know, but we got out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah, Itsy and Bitsy, huh?
They weren't they weren't stalkers or nothing.
Real
They weren't
cows.
groupies.
Real cows, you're saying?
Yeah.
Real cows.
He
It
was
up in
telling me
Albany.
this, yeah.
This little dumpy hotel, one of those little strip hotels. And we opened the door. There's 2 cows. And we said to the guy, why is there
Box of
cows in the room? He
Cheerios
goes,
on a
we
table.
always put them in here in the rain. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
In my room.
Don't you have a barn? What the fuck are you doing?
Continental breakfast, 2 cows and a box of Cheerios.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Milk your own. Get your own milk.
Wow.
Unreal.
Now that's a story, though. That is a story. That one's a good one. Nothing like climbing the
Yeah,
mountain.
but that's not rock and roll either, though. Just happened to be part of the thing, but it wasn't part
It's
of rock and
certainly
roll.
not part of the dream. No.
Yeah, it's not the thing you're going to do. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Say, let's go find some cows. It's not the thing you do.
You know, growing up in the burbs, we used to go cow tipping when we were teens. But
In the
we-
burbs?
Yeah.
The burbs?
Who has cows in the burbs?
Which burbs?
Suburbs of Jersey? Hell, man, everybody's got cows somewhere.
Yeah, in your room.
You just gotta drive down that right road. You'll be fine. You'll find them.
The burbs. I don't
Yeah.
know. Jeez.
East Brunswick. I mean, that's the burbs. I had some farms and shit back in the day. Might still have it. Get tuned up and go over and try to tip the cows over. We didn't know any better, but you know.
I was getting tuned up. I wasn't looking for cows.
We were tipping girls over.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
In my burbs.
What's your name tonight? Your name is Elsie. Get over here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wake
crazy.
up on the floor, her underwear there looks like a bedspread.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, man. I
You know they're heavy when
we
they
could tell
sit on your
stories, couldn't
face
we?
and you can't hear the stereo playing, man. It's like, oh.
when you're in a
shit.
band and you're touring, around, you have so many stories. I mean, you could write a book, right? You could
Oh,
we could all
that's
write
what I mean.
books.
That's the kind of stories I
Oh,
want to
my
hear. yeah.
God. So many things.
It's
So, Paul, were you there with the Mud Shark story with Zeppelin and all that? Or?
Mud Shark.
You don't know the Mud Shark?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, do you know the Mud Shark story?
No, explain it. Maybe I do.
Wow,
I don't
you
know by that
must.
name.
Nah,
Not by that
Oh,
name.
man.
yeah.
Not by that name.
When they were on tour,
Right.
there was one hotel, maybe in Seattle or somewhere out there,
Right.
where they would fish from the windows. And
Really?
yeah, yeah.
okay.
And they caught a mud shark, and they did some dubious things to some groupies with the dead fish. Yeah, that's the mud shark.
So either way, it smelled like fish.
Zappa even
Wow.
wrote a song called Mud Shark about the incident.
I'll be damned.
I never heard that story
That's
before.
better than the horse, though.
Oh, you had to be there.
Well, at least it wasn't a cow.
It's a visual, you know.
At least you're close to being a mermaid.
No, I
Somewhat
can't.
a girl.
I can't be Led Zeppelin being that stone that they want to fish. I can't imagine. that.
I don't think they were fishing for the idea of fish.
Oh, let's go fishing tonight.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
Chips and chips.
That's right. That's
Oh my
I
God.
read a song called Moby Dick.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, I got that. I caught that from a broad on prom night, man.
Great song. Great drummer. What a great
Yeah,
drummer he
yeah.
was. I love Jumper. And Jason plays just like him.
Yeah.
Plays the
I,
same
I
foot.
think, well, Jason had to learn that.
Yeah, but he's been playing since he was a kid, though. He's playing since his son, at that age. He's been playing since.
Who did he take lessons from originally? Like a Ringo or something?
Well, he played was with his father, but then he
Yeah,
got
it was-
lessons later on.
Well,
from,
he was 5. I mean,
Yeah, but I forget who he took lessons from.
because he said like Ringo or somebody.
No, it wasn't Ringo.
Now,
Wasn't
Zach
Ringo?
Starkey took his lessons from Keith Moon.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't remember who.
Oh, it was the opposite. Okay.
Well, Jason did say, but I forget who he said it was.
I do these interviews and I forget what they said because I'm too busy
There were
talking
so many
to
of
them.
them. Yeah.
But,
Plus, Jason actually called in. He was actually calling.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. He's playing with now he's playing with the Circle. They sound great too. God,
Oh, look, Sammy got some good bands, man.
yeah. And Michael Anthony's got a great voice, great
Yeah.
high voice, and good bass player. Yeah.
So we got an interesting phone call on the way here. You're probably going to talk about it later.
Oh my, yeah.
You got your New Year's, yeah?
We're talking about on the way. I swear to God, like a minute. I said, he said, "What are you doing New Year's?" I said, "I got another book. I'm trying to work on Howard Johnson. They got a new owner. I'm waiting to find out." I swear to God, less than a minute. Right, my phone rings in the car. It's the owner. It's the manager of Howard Johnson. You want to do New Year's Eve? That's the.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I was
that's
starting
a-
to worry about New Year's Eve because it's getting close.
yeah. I don't want people over my house.
I don't like being off on New Year's Eve. I've only been off twice my whole life since I was 16, and both times I hated it. I'd rather be working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you feel about that? About New Year's Eve?
I'm too old, man. I don't do anything. I stay home. I'm good. I'm at the point in my life, being with him is more important than
Right.
being out and
Yeah, yeah. Gallivanting.
yeah.
I thought maybe you'd do a show though.
Nah.
No.
Well, you know what it is with a band. Nobody, it's
Isn't
got to
that-
be a
isn't that as
lot.
big- It's not as big as comedy as far as New Year's Eve goes.
Yeah,
It's got to be a lot of money. It's like
Yeah.
people are getting sick.
Yeah,
and
we
banging
got
into
we
your-
got asked to play a New Year's Eve show this year, and we
Money
just Well, it's not even about the money. It's just we'd rather be doing other things,
Okay.
enjoying life a little
Yeah.
bit, And I mean, I got with him, he's growing up and he's watching all this stuff, and it's better to do something
Yeah.
besides being a bar for
That's
New Year's
smart.
Eve for him.
That's smart. I did the same thing when my twins were born. My girls are 27 now, but when they were born, I made a point of not touring around the country anymore. I just stayed in the Northeast,
Right.
Because I didn't want to miss them growing up.
Right.
So
That's me.
smart.
I was I was
That's smart.
I was out touring with I was the head of security for this big guy and did a lot of touring and stuff for him. And when he came in the picture, I was like, you know what?
That changes
It's time,
everything.
yeah, absolutely. You're
You're a good
your priorities change.
You're a good father.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys don't. A lot of guys say, "Oh, I got my career." Oh, it's nice to have a career, but you got to have a balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to have a balance.
Well,
Absolutely.
you do what Alice Cooper does. You just put the whole family in the show.
Exactly.
Why think
Well,
why think he's on stage with me now?
You're right. You're working on that, right? You got to start, man.
That's it.
It's good stuff.
But what age did they actually start going on stage with you? Was it 7 then? 7?
Yeah, 7 years
Wow.
old. Yeah, just coming up and rocking out. Just
Right.
bang his head, dancing around a little bit, and then I originally got him up there playing bass a little bit.
Right.
And he got up there with his little bass and would jam around a little bit, and be a kid.
Yeah.
And then now he's into singing.
Right.
So it's like he's getting up there and he's singing, Seek and Destroy with us, and it's like it's just awesome.
I
you
love
know?
it. The audience must love it.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Of course, how
everybody
can you
loves
not love it?
Yeah.
Well, now you got also my buddy Dennis. I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
came to our show.
Yeah, with Logan.
And you were on the bill with us,
Yeah.
or we were on the bill with you,
Yeah.
whichever way. And he wound up becoming roadie or something for you.
Yeah.
And his young son is
Yeah.
running all over all these
Yep,
theaters.
that's Logan. Logan's
Logan's
great.
all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah,
So-
he's a great little boy.
yeah,
Love
yeah.
it. Love it. That's smart.
And that's Crushed Beneath Poetry.
Yes.
Dennis loves the plug.
Yes, Dennis is a great guy.
Yeah. yeah. So what do you got going on, Rob? Any shows? You taking the New Year's gig?
Yeah, well, we're doing December 28th with these guys at the Pickle. We only been out for maybe less than a year, but Tony has totally put us on the map. He added us with every show he's done this year, and a lot of charity shows, which was a good way to get the band out there.
Sure.
We did cancer benefits, food
Good exposure, yeah.
pantries, we did
The
them all.
autism event.
Autism event. I mean, that was enormous. But this year to wind the year down, we're gonna play with these guys, and we're gonna have a bash in a nice little small place, and they're gonna get a chance to see some great musicians and listen to some good music
And have some good food.
and have some good
Yeah,
I love that place.
baby.
Shelby Pickle Highlands, great place.
I've never been there. It's a good place.
It really is.
What kind of room is it? Is it a bar?
It's a bar. It's a small. It's a small room.
is it?
The stage isn't very big. Basically the drum kit. Well, they've changed it around a little bit, but the drum kit takes up a big part of the stage. And once you put a cabinet or two up there, you got a little front there. But
Right.
it's a great little place. And a lot of the local people come out there and hang out and have a good time. And the food is phenomenal there. You get fat, have a couple drinks. It's a good night.
Yeah.
I love
I like Atlantic Highlands too. I do.
Yeah.
I love good food when I'm playing it.
Absolutely.
Because you're there all.
Unless you go to the
Day
food
and
bank.
night.
If you play the food bank, you have to bring food.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you don't get to eat it.
You play there and you bring the peas?
That's it.
But that's cool.
It's all about the people having fun, It's,
Yeah.
sometimes I'd rather play a bar than some big stage, to be honest with you, because the people are just so more engaged and.
And I say all the time, and as being a musician, I'd rather play for 5 people that genuinely enjoy playing
yeah.
than a room full of people who could really care less.
Oh, exactly.
You know?
So, since I've been doing comedy all these years now, it's different. Music you want bigger, comedy you want intimate.
Yes.
So, and intimate works both music or comedy.
Yes.
But comedy doesn't work in big.
Right.
Comedy works better small.
Unless you're making the big bucks.
But even then, you're making a lot of money. But people in the back, they're watching screens. They're not
Right.
watching you.
Right.
And so it's not the same. It's not the same. The music is great. I played Central Park once in front of 60,000 people. That's electric. But I wouldn't want to do comedy like that. Who else? No one even knows. No one's even listening to you.
Right.
Who was Salty Dog on the bill with in Central Park?
No, that was Stark Naked. That was the first.
Stark
That was the
Naked?
original band when I was 16.
Oh, okay. And who were you on the bill with? Stark
It was
Naked?
us.
60,000?
And it was a whole bunch of bands in front of us.
Oh, okay.
We had, like I said, we had number 6 album at the time.
Wow.
So we had a big draw. But it was a festival thing. It wasn't like, we're all going to see Stark Naked. It was a festival thing in Central Park. So anybody who was in the area was going. Didn't matter.
That's pretty. Yeah, I got you.
And then
Well, it was different.
Central Park was a whole nother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a whole
an
nother
animal
world back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, different thing entirely.
I don't remember a few times out in Central Park. So
I don't remember Film East that much either. It's a blur. Was that Ravi Shankar? Who was that?
Yeah, that's funny. I mentioned him today. He brought
Ravi
him up.
Shankar?
Yeah.
This synchronicity stuff is
Yeah,
getting
yeah, it's
strange.
weird. Yeah, because I didn't mention him yesterday.
We got to start talking about lottery.
That's right.
We're going to make something happen. Let's talk about lottery numbers coming in.
Yeah.
This is crazy. God. Yeah, music's changed too. I mean, it's harder for you guys because there's not as many venues anymore.
yeah, it's not like it used to be. I
Right.
mean, years ago, you would have to go to a venue to listen to a show, to hear somebody's new stuff, where everything now is digitally.
Right.
You know, if you're not out on the digital market, people don't know who you are. Really.
Exactly.
You know, you could
And
be
even then it's hard.
You could be the best band in the world, and you know, if you're not out there on that digital market or out there or having promoting yourself the right way, it's
Yeah.
not easy anymore.
No, it's
you
not.
know, I mean, when we were younger, you hand out some CDs, and then people, your friend tells your friend tells your friend, and nowadays it's like, hey, look, check out this band on Facebook. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword.
So when I was in the band, it was in the 70s. It was rock clubs everywhere. I mean, just
Yes.
Asbury Park alone, you had 5 clubs. You had
Oh, yes.
Pony, Mothers, Julio South, the Alamo, and Fastlane, all within 2 blocks.
Yep, and there was also Mrs. J's.
Mrs. J's,
And
right
the
next to
Gold Digger and the Quack Quack. And I'm from Asbury Park, so
Yeah.
I mean, I remember all those places.
Yeah, there's not
You know,
there's not like that
nowadays it's-
anymore. Now, most of the people I know in bands are playing restaurants or whatever they can
Yep,
get.
yep,
You
yep.
know, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of venues.
Yep.
It's really hard for musicians these
It
days.
is.
remember back in the day working for a band, and they'd send us out with like 500 flyers and a staple gun, and we'd be putting the flyers all over the telephone poles. You know, that's how it was. 2 feet
Yeah.
of snow, stepping in mountains of snow,
Yeah.
just blasting flyers everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how we promoted our shows. Now,
Sure.
on social media, it's not like that.
No.
Now you click a button, and 5,000 people know about it.
Yeah. When they come out, it's another story.
That's
though.
another story.
It's not- And Facebook sucks because you might have 5,000 people that are friends, but the posts don't go to all 5,000
no,
because of whoever
no.
they decide to give it to.
What do you
They
like
want you
if
to
you get
pay
a
'em.
third or whatever or
They want you to
whatever?
boost.
Yeah, and then nowadays, and who was it that that kicked the phone out of the somebody was at a show where they kicked the phone out of their hand because they were doing a live feed.
Oh.
You know, nowadays people would rather sit at home and watch somebody's live feed than come out and enjoy a show.
And that's
Which
a
is,
shame.
this is so different.
Yeah.
because the
So-
quality's not there.
Yeah.
You're not.
You can't beat live for musical
Yeah, and,
comedy.
and even playing live, you get people with phones like this, and it's like they're not paying attention to you. They're more worried about what's
Do I
going
have it in the
on.
shot? Is it in the shot?
Right.
People are going to be so jealous I'm here. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
It's tough these
Live is so different than watching it on TV or in whatever.
It is.
That's not the same.
It is.
You can't beat that electricity.
That's right.
I was telling Paul on the way here, I saw a video of the Black Crows today on
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Man, that sounded good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the mixing. On
Whoever
that,
does the mixing on that show does it
Yeah.
great. Every band I've seen on that show sounds great.
Yeah, and I was pleasantly surprised. I mean the albums are great, but I mean Chris Robinson or who's the singer? Robinson. But he sounded great, man. Just
Will Robinson?
Oh dear, oh dear.
oh dear boy.
He was hitting some ridiculous notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it then.
That was insane.
It's like, but the problem is what we were talking about. The people with the cell phones, you're not getting that kind of quality. You know,
Right.
it's hard. It's hard. I
It
know.
is.
I'm
It's
peddling
got
my
its
music.
got its pluses and minuses. You know what's good about today is though you can cut out the record company completely.
Yeah.
You can make all the money from the record. You people they pay for the thing. You give them a password, they download the stuff, and you
Yeah.
send them a jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cut out the middleman. You make
but-
if the album's $15, you're getting $15.
But it's so different. Like today, I was reading about King Diamond, who was in Merciful Fate. He just has, I think, a new album out. First week, moved like 4,500 copies. Everybody's thrilled.
Right.
Those aren't the numbers we were getting
Right.
30 years ago.
No.
4,000 units.
Plus,
man.
plus, even if you had a good record deal, you're making a nickel to 10 cents a record.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, but then even then though, you move 90,000 records in 1976. They didn't want to know you.
But they still get their money back first.
I'm happy if I move 90. Forget about
course.
90,000.
Oh yeah.
Back then, you wanted the front money because you're
But
not going
it's
to
all
see any more
yours.
money for a while.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, it's just amazing.
Money's in publishing. That's where it always has been.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure enough.
Absolutely.
Never give that up.
Well, it's it's funny because we pay to get everything out there, rehearse, do this, do that, record, get the supplies, and then somebody buys your CD and dubs 10 copies for everybody.
Yep. Yep.
So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
There's a balance. You want the exposure. You don't want anybody ripping you off.
Well, you try to make the album cover.
Look at the tits on Dave Hodge.
Hey, brother.
Dave,
But you try
the
to make
Hodges,
it,
the Hodges here.
you try to make it interesting.
That's Rob
with,
and Tony.
with
How you
cover
doing?
art.
That's Dave.
That's Dave. Rob Tony. You make it interesting with cover art and photos and bonuses
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and you just try to stay ahead of it. It's
Yep.
really difficult.
It is. It is. It's a lot. People don't really realize how much work it really takes.
Yeah.
If you're not on that side of it, you don't really realize. Like doing the shows like with the people that I toured with, people don't really realize what it takes to do that 45-minute set.